Hello everyone, Vito's a free to back here from how to play. Today we're going to how to play the game Mega Jackpot, which is from Randolph, as well as Tiki Editions out of France. 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, takes about 15 minutes. It's all about slots and trying to get the jackpot or even the Mega Jackpot. Now we're going to set the boxes up like this. And we also have, in this game, we have 90 of these cards. On the back, it shows you 2 symbols of what could be on the front. For instance, this one shows you a ring and a crystal, a gem, and it's actually a ring. They have different values. This is the lucky 7. It's the most valuable one. Magic carpet is the next most, and it tells you how many of each symbol there is. There's only 9 of those lucky number 7 ones, and this one could be another one. So that's kind of cool. The game is designed by Urin and Jan Morin, art by Vidu, and Reed. So he's going here. Which I'll get to. You have these tiles. 3 of them have monkeys, and they're not worth anything. And the other one has a genie. If you get that one, then you will get whatever cards are in here to add to your score pile, basically. But you can only go for the Mega Jackpot if you get 3 sevens. So each player is going to get a starting hand of cards, 3 ones and 2 twos. They're double-sided. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip cards, trying to make a 3 of a kind here. So I'm going to do that. I see this one might have a ring, so I'm going to flip it, and it's not. Now, if I want, I can go again, but to go again, I would have to spend one of my coins. To go a second time, I'd have to spend a 2 1. So I'm going to spend 1, and I spend this, and I put it in here. I can put it on either side, and I'm going to try to get this one. Hope this is a ring. It is. Yay, we hit the jackpot. So we get to collect these rings. But if I want, I can do, I believe, let me just double check something. So I should have looked this up first. So what I could do, I think I was wrong before. I can cash out and take these free cards, or I can attempt to make a jackpot, which is instead of taking these free cards, I put them in one of the money trays and I flip one of these tiles. And if it is the genie, I collect everything. If it's not, then I bust. But since it would only be 6, 7, I'm not going to do that. Now, the super mega jackpot, that's the mega jackpot. There's a super mega jackpot, which is if you get free genies, which is this one? Yeah, the genie, lucky number 7. Spoiler alert. If you get that, if you get free 7s and you go for the jackpot with that, you risk those free 7s, and you get the genie, you win the game immediately. Otherwise, you're going to keep playing, and at the end, whoever has the most points wins. You're going to do that once one of these reels of cards is empty, as it's called. Then the game ends, and then you score up based on the points that you have on the cards. So we'll go through this a little bit here. But yeah, and for these, you're going to take these cards as 90. You're going to divide them up fairly evenly. You can, if you want, count them out, divide them exactly evenly. But I'm going to collect these and add them to a score pile. And I will replenish these ones. And I can replenish with anything, basically. And the next play is going to go. They like the chances here with a diamond. Ooh, they get it. So they're going to collect those. And then they will replenish this one. Ooh, it's a lucky 7. Unfortunately, there's not a lucky 7 here. So I'm just going to go for this one. That's a ring. Now, there's not 2 potential rings here to get 3 of a kind, so I'm not going to do that. My opponent's going to go. They decide to go with this one, and it's a magic carpet. So they're going to put here, and they're going to spend 1. Then maybe I'll put that in this one, and go again, because they see the 7. It's a lucky 7. Ooh, they got lucky. Do they want to play the mega jackpot and try to win? They could. So what they would do is they would take these 3 7s, put them into one of these boxes, and flip over a token or a tile. And if it was the GD, they would win the game immediately. Let's just say they do that. And they throw those in there, and maybe they flip this one. And it's the monkey. Wah, wah. They don't lose, but they did lose on the 7s, which are valuable. And it goes to me. And now, if I want, I can go for a jackpot and try to get those. If I get 3 of a kind. A mega jackpot, to be exact. So this jackpot is collecting 3 of a kind. A mega jackpot is throwing them in to go for one of those snasses. And then, of course, the super mega jackpot is if you get free genies and you gamble those to try and get the jackpot. If you flip over all 3 monkeys, then it's bankruptcy. You take all the cards in a tray, discard them, and whichever tray you want, it could be one, it could be other, and then you reshuffle the tiles and continue. Anyways, it's my turn, so let me just see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to, and I believe I can flip over. You can flip over 1 or 2 cards, so I'm going to flip over 1 and 2. Yes. So if I want, I could gamble this again and try to get that jackpot. Do I want to? Since it's 5s, I'm going to play it safe. So my opponent's going to go. He's going to flip over 2 cards, and it's an apple. That's not great. There's not really much of a chance at a 3 of a kind, so they're just going to end their turn. Remember, you can go up to 3 times if you want. It's my turn. I'm going to go, and I will flip over this. It's a gem. Okay, well, I'm going to spend 1 and flip over 2 more. Yes, I got a 3 of a kind. This time, however, I'm going to put these in here, and I'm going to try and double check something. I'm going to try to get the mega jackpots here. And it's a monkey. Damn it. Then the next player is going to go. You just keep going back and forth like this until you go through one of these piles, until one of these piles is completely empty. And then you will score up the points that you have. So right now I'm winning because I have like 15, 26. My opponent here has about 10, 11, 15, 14 or 15. So yeah, that's the idea of the game. The card quality could be better. They're just a smooth plastic coated finish. In case you wanted, you had to tell the starting cards from the other cards. Well, obviously these ones have this kind of a square on them. They have a back design, and these ones have this little triangle symbol. Anyway, that's kind of the idea. By the way, where was the mega jackpot? Was it here? It was. There he is. Damn it, I was so close. Instead of taking the top one. Anyway, that's the game. It's fine for what it is. I do think that it's kind of strange. It says it's a party game, but only plays up to 4 players. To me, a party game should be 6 or 8 players. I guess technically you could. Actually, no, you can't because you don't have enough starting cards. It is what it is. Anyways, we'll see you next time. More thanks for watching. See ya.